When Chip asked me if I'd introduce him today, I was a little surprised because I really was never involved in politics until I decided to run for county prosecutor. But then it made abundant sense to me because Chip really hasn't been involved in politics well until today, when he made his decision to run for the 7th District Court of Appeals. I've known him for over 20 years. I've been in the trenches with Chip, and it hasn't always been friendly and pleasant when we're battling against each other. But I can tell you, every time we had a case together, every time, whether we were on the same side or opposite sides, Chip was always prepared, advocated hard for his client, whoever that was, and wanted the right result. So we all know he's been a respected attorney. He's been a respected firefighter for over 30 years. I think those two things tell you his dedication to public service, which, if you want someone on the Court of Appeals who's been in the trenches, who's seen reality, what works, what doesn't, what should be happening in our courtrooms and in our courthouses, I think Chip is the perfect candidate and perfect person for that. You don't want someone who hasn't been doing it, who then goes up and reviews what's being done. He's a dedicated public servant. He is a respected attorney with experience and integrity, and I'm proud to be here today to announce him as he kicks off his campaign for the 7th District Court of Appeals. Pick up the microphone.
Thank you, Prosecutor Morrow. Your kind words mean a great deal to me. They really do. And I think it really is important to understand, as she said, what it's like to be in the trenches. I also want to welcome the public officials here, my fellow first responders, my colleagues in the legal profession, friends and supporters. I want to thank Mahoney County for allowing me to hold this event in this historic courthouse where justice has been served for more than a century. This is indeed a humbling and amazing experience. I want to support my spouse and family for the love and support which has been given to me up till now, and which I know will be there in the future during a long and demanding period ahead. I want to talk a little bit about the Court of Appeals, because as I travel around the 7th District, I've learned that many people are unclear as to what role the court plays in our judicial system and a profound effect that the Court of Appeals has on our lives. The primary function of the Court of Appeals is to review decisions made by the lower courts, ensuring that legal errors that could affect the outcome of a case are corrected. Appellate courts help maintain consistency in interpretation of the application of our laws. The appellate court serves as a source of checks and balances on judicial power and helps protect constitutional and legal rights. Through their opinions, the appellate courts clarifies, interprets, and sometimes refines the law. By reviewing only legal issues, not retrying cases, courts of appeal handle complex legal questions efficiently, reducing the burden on the Supreme Court, which takes in fewer and more significant cases. To ensure that these significant functions are performed appropriately and effectively, judges must possess the highest legal acumen, integrity, and impartiality, with the understanding that politics has no place on the bench. The role requires judges whose only interest is justice. I'm a firm believer in an independent judiciary that serves the people, not politics, focused on the rule of law and the Constitution. Let me repeat that. I'm a firm believer in the independent judiciary that serves the people, not politics. Because of these beliefs, I am here today to officially announce my candidacy for judge of the 7th District Court of Appeals in the 2026 primary election. I have spent my adult life committed to serving the people and families of our communities, both in the courtroom and on the front lines. For me, service and justice are more than ideas, they are my passions. These are traits I can directly attribute to my parents, my family, my grandparents. As a judge of the 7th District Court of Appeals, I can make 3 promises to individuals and families of the 8 counties the court serves. I will ensure decisions are written clearly, grounded in the law, and accessible to the public. I will promote consistency and fairness in appellate rulings, and I'll use my unique combination of legal and frontline experience to ensure fair, thoughtful, and community-informed decisions. You have my word. Throughout my career as an attorney and as your Court of Appeals judge, I will be 100% committed to justice, transparency, and accountability. This morning, as soon as we conclude this event, I will head to the Mahoney County Board of Elections to file my petitions. I'm asking for your support in the coming months. I fervently accept the challenges ahead, and with you, my friends, and my family by my side, I will be successful. No, we will be successful. Again, I can't thank all of you enough for being here for this announcement, and I look forward to the journey ahead. Thank you again.